amazed at how many things you can do, exercises you can do with your thumb, and so they put me through the whole gamut of those, and so we'll just do what we can to get it strengthened back up as quickly as possible.
Are you able to grip the ball now? Or?
We're working on that. Yeah, we're working on that. So we're feel like we're getting closer every day.
Is there anything that's most frustrating about this, just having to reassess the situation and maybe sit out, or is there anything that sticks out?
Well, I mean, obviously, I've said it from the start. The whole thing is, any team that finds itself at 0-3, it's just frustrating. And any player on that team that's not frustrated, you probably question their existence on that team. And so for me, absolutely, I'm frustrated. And then, to add, kind of injury to insult, so to speak, it's a bummer. But the big picture and from how I operate in life is just understanding that there's a bigger process going on here, and so for me it's to find ways within this to grow and at this state right now, whatever the case is, to help the team as much as I can, and that's by trying to get healthy and get ready to go and be available.
Mike said that you told him when you got word that he was going to be likely playing this weekend, that you said, "What can I do for you now?" Can you describe your relationship with him and how important it is for you to kind of pass things on to him?
Oh, I mean, we have a great relationship. I said back in the spring, how I feel about him and how I feel about him as a player, and so for me, it's always about the team first and foremost. So if you as a player, when you experience an injury or something like that, it's what's the next thing that you can do to help the team, and A is to get healthy and get yourself back on the field and available, and then as B is to I think be an extra set of eyes and a voice in your room to help that position. And so with me and Mike, it's no different, and we'll work that way. And so for me, it's to help Mike be as prepared as he can be every week. Even regardless, I did that the last 3 weeks too, and make sure he's ready to go and help him. Like I said from the beginning, we want that room to be great, and want that room to function at a high level, and so that's the situation every week. But especially when you deal with an injury, you want to be able to help that way.
And you haven't been sulking on the bench over being injured either. You've been right out there in the action. Kind of, I mean, if nobody knew better, they think you were a coach out there the way you were.
Well, at the end of the day, I just believe every person in the organization, you have to bring value to your job. You have to try and find the way that you can help us every weekend win football games, and so it's just been as tough of 3 weeks for me as I've had in my career, just from a disappointment standpoint and all of that, and an injury and all those things. But it's not, for me, it's not my makeup to sit and sulk. So we have 13 games left. There's a lot of football left to play, and as frustrating as this start is for us, there's nobody that's going to hang their head, and so for me, it's what can I do to help us and help Mike be ready to go.
Josh, whether it's you or Mike on Sunday, you guys have some teammates that should be coming back, and guys like Doug and Austin,
absolutely.
And even Gerald on defense.
Absolutely.
How much of a confidence boost is that to kind of get back closer to full strength as a team?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, anytime you're building anything and you're putting pieces in place, you build it with the expectations that those guys are going to be there playing and doing what they're supposed to do. And so when you experience injury, that makes it difficult. So to have those guys back, absolutely, it brings a boost to us because of the magnitude, of where we are in our season, but also the type of player that Gerald is, the type of player that Doug is. Those guys and what we see out of Austin so far, we really like. So that was kind of we got him there quick in Carolina and he was out, and so to have him back is a welcome thing.